Hello friends, this is BB and we are back on the channel. I'm going to show you in this video the recap for the Bundesliga matches that were played this week. It was the 30th week of a German National Championship because as we all know, the football is back and it's alive, it's playing. There is no spectators on the stands, but still we are enjoying the fun of this very beautiful game that we love so much. So as we said, on 3 days, on Friday, Saturday and Sunday, were played football on Germany. So here we have the games. On Friday it was Freiburg against Borussia Monchengladbach, and then on Saturday Leipzig, Paderborn, Werder Bremen0-1 Bayern München, Eintracht Frankfurt, Mainz 05, Fortuna Düsseldorf against Hoffenheim, and then on Saturday again it was the Dortmund, Werder Berlin, and on Sunday then it was Werder Bremen0-1Wolfsburg, Union Berlin and Schalke 04, and the final game on Sunday it was Augsburg against Koln. So we're going to start with the first match, the match that opened this week on Bundesliga. It was between Freiburg and Borussia Mönchengladbach. Freiburg was playing home, so they wanted a win on this game, and so they were able to secure that win because Niels Pedersen scored on minute 58, so they got this win. So they will enjoy those 3 points for the better luck of the championship. And so this was the game for Friday. For the Saturday, the most interesting game, it was between Leipzig and Paderborn. As we know, Leipzig is fighting for the title, and they are on the third place for a moment, but they wanted really to win this game. They started the game very well, scoring with Patrick Schick on minute 27, but Paderborn was able to tie the game on a late equalizer on minute 90 with Christian Strohde. So Leipzig didn't have luck on this game, so they couldn't get the 3 points, and that was it. We'll try next week in able to at least stay on the Champions League zone, because the title now it's a little bit too far. And to continue with the other game, it was the most interesting game of this week. It was playing between Bayer Leverkusen and the leaders of the championship, Bayern München. Bayern München really wanted to win this one, so they could go ahead of Leipzig and Borussia Dortmund. So they got a very beautiful win, 2-4. Bayer Leverkusen was able to score first with Lucas Alario, but then the Bayern got 4 goals with Kingsley Coman, Leon Goretzka, Serge Gnabry, and the one and only Robert Lewandowski. So, and then Florian Wirtz got the second goal for Leverkusen on minute 89, and then the game was 4-2, and now Bayern are 7 points ahead of Borussia Dortmund. But we're going to talk later in this video for the standings. And then to move on the next game, it was between Eintracht Frankfurt and Mainz. When Mainz was playing away, but they got the win with the goals of Moussa Niakate and Kunde Malong. A very important win for the Mainz, winning on the field of Eintracht Frankfurt, and they got the 3 points. The next game of Saturday, it was between Fortuna Düsseldorf and Hoffenheim. This was a very interesting game with a lot of action. Düsseldorf scored first with Rowan Hennings. Hoffenheim equalized on 10 minutes later with Munas Dabur. And then again Rowan Hennings, Steven Zubers got 1-2 for Hoffenheim on minute 61. But then again the same player, Rowan Hennings, scored again, so the score is 2-2, and then this was the final score of this match, ended in a draw. Both teams got 1 point, and we move on to the next one, that is between Borussia Dortmund and Hertha Berlin. Borussia Dortmund playing in Signal Iduna Park, and really wanted those 3 points, and they got it with a goal from Emre Can on minute 58. It was a very balanced game, but Dortmund was able to protect and to defend very well from Hertha Berlin's attacks, and then Emre Can scored that goal that got them the 3 points. And now we have the games on Sunday, when Werder Bremen lost against Wolfsburg in their own home. Wout Weghorst scored for Wolfsburg in a late minutes 82 goal, and the Wolfsburg got 3 points from this game. Very important 3 points in away victory. And then we move again to the next game, that it was between Union Berlin and Schalke 04. Union Berlin playing home, and they started the game very well, scoring with Robert Andrich on minute 11, and then Joe Kenny was able to equalize from Schalke, and then not much going on with this game. The end of the game was 1-1, so a draw for both teams and 1 point each. Again, then with the next game between Augsburg and Koln. This was a pretty equal game between those two, but in the end we got a little bit drama, because Koln scored first with the usual Anthony Modeste, but 3 minutes later, on minute 88, Philipp Max equalized for Augsburg, so they didn't lose the game home. So the game was 1-1, and they got a draw, 1 point each again, and then we move on. So, as I promised you, those were the games for this week, and so I'm showing you the standings right now. Bayern München leading the tournament with 70 points. Had 7 points clear from second place. This is Borussia Dortmund with 63. Leipzig has 59, and Borussia Monchengladbach and Leverkusen share the 4th and 5th place with 56. They're fighting for that 4th spot that sends you in the UEFA Champions League. And then Wolfsburg and Hoffenheim 45, 43, 41 for Freiburg. Hertha has 38, Schalke 38, Eintracht Frankfurt 35. Those are pretty much secured in that middle table, with Koln 35. And then we got then in the cold zone, when starting with the 13th place, Augsburg 32, Union Berlin 32, Mainz 31, Düsseldorf 28. That it's in playout for the moment. And then closing the table, Werder Bremen with 25, that we mentioned that they lost against Wolfsburg home. And then last place, Paderborn, they got that 1 point against Leipzig, so they have less chances, but still they are alive from not going in the relegation in Bundesliga too. So this was the table, and then I'm also going to show you this those statistics here. We have the one and only, as we said, Robert Lewandowski leading the goal scorer with 30 goals, and then Timo Werner with 25 goals. It's the Werner that was transferred in Chelsea, so he's going to play in London for the next season, but he's doing pretty well also in this Bundesliga season, 25 goals, trying to chase Lewandowski for that golden shoe. And then Jadon Sancho, the 19 years old wonder kid, has 17 goals. Rowan Hennings has 14, and then Sebastian Andersson closed the first fifth with 12 goals. And then for the assist, we have Thomas Müller, that has 20 assists, is leading the assist leaderboard. And then Jadon Sancho, again, the wonder kid, 19 years old teenager that is all the Europe wants him. So we're gonna see in the summer if one of the biggest club is going to able to secure his services, able to buy it, but the price is too high, and we don't know if Borussia Dortmund is going to accept to sell his star. And then third place, again the player from Borussia Dortmund, Torgan Hazard, with 13 assists. Christopher Nkunku on fourth place with 13 assists, sharing with Hazard. And then in the fifth place is the Bayern star Serge Gnabry with 10 assists. So this were also some statistics from Bundesliga, and then we have now the matches for the next week that I'm showing you right now. So here we have, this is gonna be the week 31, so we're gonna have 4 more weeks till the end of this season. So here we have it's Hoffenheim against Leipzig, and then on June 13 is going to be Wolfsburg, Freiburg, Düsseldorf, Dortmund. Dortmund has a must-win victory here, but let's see what's going to happen. Hertha Berlin, Eintracht Frankfurt, Koln, Union Berlin, Paderborn, Werder Bremen, and on again on 13 June it's going to be Bayern, Monchengladbach. Bayern is going to try to win it, of course, in able to be as close as possible to the title. And then Mainz, Augsburg, and on Sunday again it's going to be Schalke 04 versus Bayer Leverkusen. Is going to be the closing game of the 31 week of Bundesliga. So that was all for this recap. Thank you all for watching. If you really enjoyed this content, please subscribe down the video and also watch other videos. And if you of course like the videos from this channel, then you can also like the videos. Thank you guys all for watching. I will be back with next week of the Bundesliga, and also we're gonna have some other sports covering here on the channel. Blessings all.